So it's a bank holiday Monday, and that means most places are closed. The problem I have is I don't have any coffee at home. Well, that's not technically true. I do have some coffee, but it's a little bit stale, and I really want to pull some just nice juicy shots of espresso. Give you guys a little bit of a tour of my coffee station. If you've seen any of my other videos, you will have seen a few bits of that coffee station, but I think it'd be pretty cool to give you guys a bit of a tour, show you guys the equipment that I have, maybe talk about some of the plans for the future, and maybe we can get a bit of a discussion going. You guys can let me know what kind of coffee equipment you use, and maybe if you want any tips or advice on how to use that equipment. So back to the problem at hand, I need to go get some fresh coffee. I'm going to try Coffer again. I couldn't see any particular Easter opening hours, but they have been uploading, like sort of 3 hours ago. They uploaded, you know, this to their story. So it could be that they just scheduled those posts and it's not open, or it might, they might be open. So we're going to go give it a go. Worst case scenario, there is a cafe around the corner, which I think does sell some local beans. So maybe we can check that one out as well. Let's go take a look, see what we can find. Okay, so as you might be able to tell, mission successful. Sorry if it's a little bit noisy, I'm just parked up outside Coffer at the moment, and it's a pretty busy bit of the road in the city, but yeah, bag secured. As always, just like the most beautiful packaging from these guys. We've got a washed Columbian, so it should hold up pretty well in the Lapavoni. Well, we'll have to go home, see if we can dial that in, and I'll give you guys a little tour of the coffee space. See you guys there. So, as you can see, we did manage to find some coffee, but the coffee bar is looking like an absolute tip. So I will give it a bit of a clean and then give you guys a bit of a tour. Everything is clean and tidy and presentable, so let's take a tour. Currently this is the setup. If we're going traveling, or I'm not around and my girlfriend wants to make a quick coffee, or sometimes if I really can't be bothered to, use all the equipment, I'll use one of these Paddy & Scott brew bags. It's essentially a tea bag, but for coffee. And yeah, they're actually really good. And the packaging is all recyclable as well, which is nice. Just a little espresso cup for either measuring or just pouring out a little spruski. Obviously we've got the tamper, the dosing funnel, which a friend of mine 3D printed many years ago, and it's just done a good job. It's held up, it's nice. Okay, so next we've got the V60, just set up on the fellow thermal carafe. It's a big V60 because I always make a big cup in the morning for me and my girlfriend before we go for our morning walk. And because it's thermal, it really does hold in temperature. It's really handy. So moving on, we've got the Varia VS3 grinder. As you saw us just cleaning. It's essentially an electric hand grinder. It's not very powerful. It takes quite a long time to grind, but it is pretty quiet and it looks really cool. And it's pretty good price as well. I think it's like £250 for a grinder of that quality that's can actually grind really well for espresso. It's not a bad price. And I mean, look at it. Such a nice looking bit of kit. Moving on, we've got the MHW3 Bomber scales. These things are small, but they're perfect for espresso. Just a really nice, clean looking bit of kit. USB Type-C rechargeable. Comes with this nice sort of scale attachment for doing espresso. And again, it matches the vibe. You can see here, I'm going for a kind of white vibe. Fellow Stag temperature control kettle. If you're into your coffee, if you like pour over, it's kind of a must-have. Gooseneck kettle with temperature control. I went for years, I just used a normal kettle, and to be honest, you can make a perfectly good cup with just a normal kettle. But when we moved into this place, I thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself. We're going to get the Grail. We're going to get the Fellow Stag. And, you know, with the VS3 there, that's just a hell of a beautiful combination. Big fan. I don't have an automatic espresso machine. I've only got this Lapavoni lever machine, and I love it. I've been thinking about adding gauges to it for a while. You can add pressure profiling kits, steam wand gauges. There's a lot of mods. There's a really strong community behind the Lapavoni Europiccola. This is a post-millennium. So there's kind of two camps really. The pre-millennium, so before 2000, which is the vintage machines, and then the more modern versions, which is what this one is. So really beautiful looking machine. Absolutely love it. It's a very hands-on manual experience. You kind of have to get to know the machine. It doesn't have a temperature probe on there. There's no pressure kit. So you have to feel it. You have to really know what you're pulling. So I do want to get an automatic machine. I did look at getting Gaggia Classic. That looks like quite an affordable entry-level machine that you can do some mods on. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. Okay, moving on to this monstrosity, aka the Stormtrooper, aka the morning pod machine. I actually won this in a competition, which is crazy because I never win anything. And it's pretty sexy. I mean, I went for the white one to match the rest of the white. It's bigger than I expect, despite this being the mini for a pod machine. It's absolutely huge. Kind of reminds me of the PS5, which could look kind of cool next to a PS5 actually in like a museum in the future or something. So the idea is you can scan different roast profiles based on the pods. Specialty roasters provide the pods, they provide the profile, you scan it on the app, and you pop it in and you brew some pods. It's even got a built-in scale and all these different preset profiles on here, but you can go in and you can really change everything on there. You can change pre-infusion temperature, pressure profile. It's kind of like a decent espresso machine, but in pod form. So it's really cool. I've not managed to experiment too much yet with different pods. I've just got some basic ones from Grind, and they taste fine. They're okay if you're in a rush. But I am keen to get some specialty pods from Morning and do a bit of a review of the kit. So that'll be coming soon. Keep an eye out for that. That all took a lot longer than I expected, and I'm getting thirsty. So I think it's time for a coffee. The barista who sold me that coffee said it wasn't going to be particularly fruity, but I have to say, it has got a pretty nice fruity kick to it. It's a little bit of a cherry vibe on the end. It's a little bit of a cherry, bit of a red currant, but also there are chocolatey notes as well. Really delicious coffee. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. If you have any questions about any of the equipment, or if you want to see a review of anything in particular, let me know. If you like the cleaning stuff, I know some people love that sort of ASMR cleaning vibe. we can do some more of that too. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing and liking the video. Definitely leave a comment down below. It's really appreciated. A few people have left some really nice comments, and everybody's so friendly on YouTube. I feel like we could build a little community here. So if you want to get involved in that, leave a comment down below and let me know what kind of thing you'd like to see next on the channel.